Where do you want to get it? Yes, that's really
Several days ago, the Philippines and Sweden signed a significant agreement to support the procurement of fighter jets for the Philippine Air Force. According to a regional defense analyst, the recent deal indicates that Manila is increasingly close to acquiring at least one squadron of JAS-39 Gripen multi-role fighter (MRF) for its Air Force use. Titled Implementing Arrangement Concerning the Procurement of Defense Material and Equipment, the agreement provides the Philippine government with guidelines for acquiring defense assets from Sweden. In a separate statement by the Swedish Defense Material Administration, the Philippine government expressed a keen interest in acquiring Swedish-made defense systems, including fighter aircraft, control and governance systems, and early warning aircraft. According to Joachim Wallen, head of Swedish Defense Material Exports, both parties have taken significant and concrete steps in their collaboration with the Philippines. This opens the door for Swedish defense companies to engage in the procurement of defense assets for the Philippines. This official agreement was signed ahead of Swedish Defense Minister Pål Jonson's upcoming visit to the Philippines next week. Months ago, the Philippines was reported to be close to rejecting the American-made F-16 fighter jets in favor of the JAS-39 Gripen developed by Sweden's Saab Group for its Air Force. Reportedly considering acquiring between 12 to 14 Gripen fighter jets to enable the formation of a multi-role combat aircraft squadron, which would complement its South Korean-made Fa-50 light fighter jets. Philippine Department of Defense spokesperson Arsenio Andalon, as quoted by local media, said that senior officials from the Philippine Department of Defense, Sweden, and companies recently held a meeting. The meeting involved not only the Department of Defense but also the Department of Finance and the Department of Foreign Affairs of this Southeast Asian country. Both nations expect to sign the Gripen purchase agreement in the coming months in Sweden, potentially making the Philippines the second Southeast Asian country to operate these Scandinavian-made fighter jets after Thailand. The Royal Thai Air Force owns 12 Gripen fighter jets, but one crashed during a show in Hat Yai several years ago. Bangkok also plans to increase its fleet of Gripen jets after its request to acquire fifth-generation F-35 jets from the United States was rejected by Washington. A few months ago, the Philippines and Sweden signed a memorandum of understanding that will see Swedish companies involved in the modernization efforts of the Philippine Armed Forces, especially the Air Force. Top officials of the Philippine Air Force also reportedly visited Sweden and toured the Saab Group facilities to closely inspect the Gripen jets and AEWC, early warning and control, aircraft. In 2021, the United States approved the potential sale of the latest variant of the F-16 fighter jets to the Philippines, but the purchase has been delayed due to financial constraints faced by Manila, which considers the price offered by Washington is too expensive. The potential sale includes 10 F-16C Block 70/72 aircraft and 2 F-16D Block 70/72 developed by Lockheed Martin, valued at $2.5 billion, ARM $11.25 billion. The package from the United States also includes 12 air-launched Harpoon Block 2 missiles, 2 training missiles, spare parts, and other equipment. The F-16S would also be equipped with 24 AIM-9X Sidewinder Block 2 missiles, 24 training missiles, and spare parts developed by Raytheon Technologies. However, Philippine Ambassador to the United States Jose Manuel Romualdez stated in an interview with Nikkei Asia months ago that the cost of acquiring the F-16 fighter jets from the United States is too high and beyond his country's financial capacity.
Yeah. Is he inside of the wingtip? No. Okay.
It's still too expensive, so we, the Philippines, have to find ways to finance the purchase in the long term, he said. Consequently, due to the high cost and unaffordability of the latest F-16 variant offered by the United States, the Southeast Asian country is seeking alternative avenues to acquire new fighter jets for its Air Force.